Women, I think, often will, because you are highly attuned emotionally, it's essentially a feminine test where you're trying to see, is this man's resolve stronger than my emotion? And most men misunderstand this and misunderstand how vitally important this dynamic is for you to create a healthy, vibrant marriage where you guys are just on fire all the time. If you fold the second she pushes back or makes fun of or whatever, any kind of rejection of your thing, she immediately feels unsafe because now she realizes, wow, I can just get upset and he loses his resolve. But most husbands totally mishandle that because they take it as like a personal attack as opposed to realizing like, no, I need to stand firm on this.
So a lot of people like to call this the shit test. And a lot of times women do not know that we're doing it. Like
I think it's subconscious most of the time.
It has to be, because until I read the actual term, the shit test, I was like, oh yeah, I do that. I didn't know what that was called.
I forget what it stands for, but it stands for something, right? It's not actually like poop.
No. Just basically like we're poking, we're seeing how strong you are in all aspects, because we need to, in order to feel safe, which is the core need of females to feel safe, we have to know that you're not going to back down to a threat, even if the threat is us. So we will poke you, we will push those hot buttons that we're so good at, and we're going to see what you got. And if you cannot pass this test, it's going to be a problem, because we can't respect you, we can't love you, we don't feel safe, and it's a problem. So she'll keep doing this until she is confident and safe enough to know that that she's safe. And you're right, she should not. Don't take it personal. And because sometimes she'll make it personal. She'll start slinging arrows. She'll start calling you names and things of that nature. And to see, like, am I going to provoke? Is this guy going to be able to remain stoic, not get all like reach my emotional levels? You got to let it roll off of your. I mean, inside you might be dying. You might be like, your heart might be beating.
Oh yeah.
Is she gonna leave me? Because the guys are they're apprehensive of confrontation. You got to get over that. Like you have to get over it. Your wife will not leave you. Okay. Your wife is not going to leave you for remaining stoic and leading and being a man, because ultimately that's what we want. We want a man. We don't want to push over. The
man has to be the lighthouse. The women are like the waves, right? You're swirling and crashing, and you're going to crash into the lighthouse, but it will remain, right? And on top of that, the lighthouse is also directing light to show people where to get to safety, right? So we have to be that in our marriage. We have to be the rock. We have to be the pillar. And the physical emulates the spiritual. Men have to rise to the occasion in the physical sense. For intimacy, you have to do the same thing in the emotional sense. It's by design.